1 of how to raise your vibe spiritually in your own home. First is make your own area where you can be your own true self. And this could even mean just a little corner in your room. So this is what mine looks like for an example, but yay ASAP. And yes, love it. $3 chair thrifted. The reason why I say this is good spiritually for you is because this gets you out of your bed. Every day I do not like to spend time in my bed, so this gives me a place to just be me, read a book, wind down, be in sunlight, play with my crystals, and even if it's just a little corner in your room, or even just like a windowsill, that's okay. Because all of the things that I'm doing in this video is constantly raising my vibe, and you should do the same. I love it. This is a reminder that the keys to your happiness lie inside your soul, not inside the arms of someone else.
All right, so signs that your soul has reincarnated many times. The first one, you tend to be a loner and you may have a small circle.
The hunger for knowledge and hidden truth.
Also may be very spiritually inclined, and you probably also have a very strong intuition.
Change the way that you speak when you manifest. Meaning, don't say, I hope, I will. Say, I have, I am. The more you keep saying your manifestation as if it's in the future, I will soon have, I hope to have. You gotta say it as if it's happening right now in order to make it a part of your reality for right now. Us continue to say, I will have this, I will have this. Will makes it seem like it will come in the future, and your manifestation will always be like it's on the way and not at its destination. So make sure you guys manifest as if it's here in the present moment. I am a millionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, there's a very specific reason why you're not told about your third eye, your pineal gland, the gland in the middle of your brain that has rods and cones just like your regular eyes, but is not for visible wavelengths of light. It's for other energies, you could say. Your pineal gland has a very specialized function, which is 100% thwarted, or at least let's say 95% thwarted, by strange additives to the food and water supply, namely fluoride, but not forgetting trace pharmaceuticals in the tap water, trace BPA in bottled water and any water that comes from plastic, or any food that's heated in plastic. It releases this chemical called BPA, which disrupts your endocrine system and disrupts your pineal gland, your third eye, which is supposed to be, by the way, where we get our intuition from, how we can be guided from other realms per se, is through the conduit of our physical body, which is our pineal gland, our third eye. Could that be why it's under attack with these chemicals?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
The truth about chemtrails. Now this is a skeptical subject, and I'm not saying I believe in it 100%, but I definitely think something's happening. Now if you talk to anyone that tries to disprove chemtrails, they'll always say it's a contrail, and it happens with the condensation and the vapor effect. Now when that happens, it doesn't stay in the air, it goes away pretty fast. Now look at this. The top one's a contrail, the bottom one's a chemtrail. Look how long it stays in the sky for. This is what many people think they're putting in the sky, is barium chloride, and another one is aluminum chloride. If you've heard about Bill Gates' plan to block out the sun, you'd know he's doing it with chemtrails. Take a look at some of these pictures. What else would this be? Another creator showed me these pictures and he lost his account at AK, so I'll drop his ad, go give him a follow. It's a little sus to me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.
Imagination is the highest form of intelligence. That's a quote from Albert Einstein. The little mistake he made is that he made a difference between the two. Imagination is simply the highest form of intelligence, and the word tells you about itself. Imagination. That's where the magic happens. That's where it happens. Everything in creation, everything you see today was once a figment of someone's imagination, then it was brought into reality. So from the time we're children, we're discouraged. Oh, stop making that up. That's in your imagination. Until it's to the benefit of someone else, and they say, oh, can you imagine seeing this happen? Visualization. That's imagination. That's the only way you can create the world that you want. That's the only way this planet is going to be transformed. So create and imagine a way.
I mean, you're going to lay in the bed you make. You're not going to get away with nothing in terms of the energy. You know what I mean? You might beat the camera or the police. They might not catch you for what you're doing, but the energy is always going to return to you. So when you just living in this cycle of being negative all day and just putting out negativity and that's the only energy you putting out, it's going to return to you in different form than you put it out in. So I would just say, you know, master your energy. Do your best to master your energy and what you put out, you know, and unless that's what you want, you know, because you entitled to whatever you want to create, whatever experience you want to create for yourself. But if you're tired of that shit, adjust the energy. You know what I mean? As best you can. Adjust what you wake up thinking and what you say. And then lastly, what you do. And that's not an easy thing to do because it's such a pressure in these areas to just go by the way things are.
Say this to yourself before you go to sleep tonight. I will no longer let regret consume me. I will no longer allow pain to control me. I will no longer let fear make my decisions. I will move on. I will become stronger. I will live fearlessly.
Be mindful of your opinions, of every suggestion that you make. Everything that you say is an influence, whether on yourself or on others. You have no idea what ripple effect it can cause on your own mind or on the minds of others. So be mindful of what you're saying.
Consider this. Separate yourself from your thoughts. You have thoughts, but you are not those thoughts. Becoming aware of this is your ticket to mental freedom. You are the observer.